excited. Welcome to the match point. Today's panel, I'm Kilama, Arsenal fan.
Bill, Arsenal fan as well.
Richard, Arsenal hater.
Ian, Arsenal fan.
Okay, we are triple teaming.
Hey.
Anyway, the biggest news coming out from yesterday from Paris is Kylian Mbappe leaving PSG as a free agent this summer. What's everyone's thoughts and which team would you like to see him in?
Asking Arsenal fans what team they'd like to see Kylian Mbappe with your obsession. That
Heritage. You know our team, man. French heritage. Edin Ketia would be off to Luton. That 14 shirt has to go to someone that significant.
What, Mbappe?
Yeah.
I don't even see that man in an Arsenal. I don't see the similarity between him and Henry for you guys to say he's the next.
Okay.
No, for real.
That take, speed, gliding past people.
He is. I think Henry was taller than him.
No, but they're very much similar, as Ian has said.
The only similarity is French.
And
skin color.
That thing of shifting from the wing and becoming an
That
elite
freedom,
striker,
that freedom playing across the front
It
three.
is really that's.
Then
Henry
you
was
would
among
say
his-
his actual idol, because he plays like his actual idol who used to cut in from the wing, and now he's a world-renowned striker. Yet he came up as a winger.
That's
Ronaldo.
even the more
same
reason
thing
to make him a
As a Henry,
To
but
make-
Henry
to make
wasn't
him
as
Henry.
prolific as prime Ronaldo. Right?
Are we talking about Arsenal Thierry Henry? Because
Yes,
you would
that same one.
argue about that. What's his scoring record in Arsenal? Thierry.
He's Arsenal's top scorer.
Arsenal's top goal scorer.
Someone that has over 174 goals is not prolific.
No,
For that time he was in Arsenal.
I said if you're comparing him and
How many goals did Ronaldo score in his United era?
100. Well, 100. He left United with 100 something goals, but he had won the Golden Boot as a winger, primary
Thierry
winger.
has done all that.
Like is it 3-4 golden boots? Are they?
Three.
Thierry's highest goal scoring season. How many?
30 something.
No, all competitions. Not,
Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
No competitions.
yeah.
I can't sum that up right now.
But I know in the EPL,
I'm sure.
And he has a 20
And
plus.
his assists are
assist
also
season.
really high.
I am
And he
sure.
has won PFA Player of the Year in the Premier League. What, 2 times, 3 times?
He has,
I
yeah.
can just pick that
Ballon d'Or
one.
nominated.
Ballon d'Or nominated.
Hey.
Where he was.
He was robbed.
They robbed Paulo,
Left dead.
that Juventus guy.
Okay, whatever the
who ended up
case,
taking
you have another demon who at 22 was scooping every accolade you can think of.
So, okay, where do you want Mbappe?
Let's first deal with that.
United, of course. I mean, Haaland, his main op is just next door. So just come in, challenge him, kick that door down and take over.
I thought you had
Take
your,
over.
You guys already
you
have
your
a
own
front three
Mbappe
that
at
doesn't
home.
fall back. Now you have Mbappe, Rashford, and
They have their and that's their
No, we
Mbappe
can do
at
a
home.
swap.
You have
with
Rashford.
Actually, I hope PSG guys see this man. We can give you Anthony for cheap. Just 50 M. 50 M and he's yours. I promise. Other than stressing with Rashford.
But Sash is going to Madrid.
But I think everyone is excited to see his next progression because they were always saying he couldn't win a Champions League with PSG. He couldn't take them over the hump.
And
They are still in the competition this year, but I don't think people consider them
you know how weird
a
it
big
is?
challenger for the Champions League.
And they have faltered through many of their games, haven't been convincing.
But I believe he needs like a move to a really competitive league, right? And a competitive where he would be maybe pushed like I would want him in the league, in the Premier League. for
Exactly.
sure.
What's
La
he
Liga-
doing over in La Liga?
Madrid already has a super team.
Barcelona
Like
is
at
out
the
of the
moment,
question.
they have an elite team right now with so many young players. Like,
Actually, I think this was the last pod when I was asking guys.
But they don't have that recognized striker, so I just know Perez is going to do everything. in
no,
his
but
power.
they can still find a way to
yeah,
score.
they
the
can
goal.
score without.
You don't
without
need to
very
score.
competitive.
Bellingham has how many goals this season?
Top scorer
Past
in the league,
18, no?
Yeah, he's already at 18, so clearly Bellingham can do a good job. Vinicius on any given day. Actually,
That Vinicius has
I have a
been
very
injury prone this
yeah,
season.
but I have all Madrid players have been injury prone this season. But what's the difference between Mbappe and Vinicius?
Different kind of player.
the different.
I honestly don't see
One is
what
a touchline wing, another is more of a forward, like inside forward. Something like
I don't see what Mbappe can do better than Vinicius.
Ball striking, son. Ball striking, taking guys.
Even their goal scoring records.
This guy is ultimate attacker.
Let me put it straight for you. Mbappe is really regarded as me, in my opinion, he's already in the conversation of one of the best goal scorers of all time, right? Sincerely speaking, that he's a young guy and he's PSG's top scorer right now.
Yeah.
Of all time. It's something that Cavani managed. Cavani was the previous guy and he did it when he was 30 something, and he had been there for like 5 seasons. Mbappe has been at PSG.
Even Ibrahimovic
was there for a long time. Mbappe has been around for 4 seasons? 4? 5 at PSG
since 2016,
and he's beating that record by like over 30 goals, man.
Since 2017.
Sincerely speaking, it's that guy is regarded as one of the greatest goal scorers. And he does it on all stages.
Yeah, but lights are the brightest. UCL, give me Vinicius over Mbappe.
But that
they do not even play the same number.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying, like, what does Madrid need with Mbappe that they can't get from Vinicius? And Vinicius has just been getting better.
That's what
they want to be
the elite
they
goal
want
scorer.
to be inevitable in all fronts of the pitch. Like, even if you shut down by God's grace, shut down Vinicius.
They also have Rodrigo.
Rodrigo plays on
the right.
No, but he has been playing as a center, as a false nine sometimes.
False nine. And they execute the job. Anyway, I don't see why.
Your argument is just because you need him in United.
I am the okay. I feel like he is the closest thing.
What are the economics of having Mbappe in your team? Also,
I don't know. That's
you have to so
FFP obviously.
Mbappe comes with his own economics.
That's why we can give PSG Anthony.
And he also strikes me as a diva. Man.
But also Mbappe, I feel like, as you said,
Perez didn't take shit from people like that.
Yeah, but then I don't think
that's why it's going to be a bad fit in my opinion.
You just want to be now.
That's why I don't think it would work at Arsenal.
You imagine it and you're like,
even been
no, but he can walk for an elite
team. We are French heritage.
I feel he can work for an elite team,
United.
With an elite manager.
He's not going to play Champions League football.
You haven't had. We are back.
Yeah, the only team I feel he can go to, which is realistically is Madrid, but
even the economic situation they can handle.
There were always those rumors of Liverpool had an opportunity.
Leave those.
Yeah, Klopp would have managed him.
Yeah, actually, he looks like a Klopp
leaving as
Klopp
well.
kind of player.
I doubt he would want to go there.
Mm-hmm. So what he can
Liverpool sucks as a city. So
is come to Manchester, see his biggest op across the street every day, and say, I'm here to take over, and actually take over. After that, we won't even hear this Haaland nonsense. You go score your 50.
The thing is, I'm saying, you already have a front. You already have like your whole team there, like tracking back, like from Bruno, Rashford.
I don't talk about Bruno. Bruno tracks back, just in there.
He
like
really
a
needs,
Isaac.
I think, but ultimately, Mbappe needs to come to the Premier League. And even him, I think he will feel it that he needs.
And
I
don't want to hear this Chelsea nonsense. I don't want to hear Liverpool. Arsenal can't even dream. So United is the perfect fit.
We have crazy dreams.
Just
why wouldn't we dream?
Why should you dream?
And we are the richest guys now. We are rich boys. Those days when people would say we had no money.
I actually think you do have money, but
Papa Cronk is around.
Arsenal wouldn't be.
You guys have been crying for Qatari ownership. So anyone that throws money around, you wanted them to be.
We have
owners.
been starved by the Glazers.
Starved?
Not.
Yet every transfer window.
Not financially. But you see all these changes that are happening in United and everybody's all excited. Honestly, I was saying some things that I was like, all along we didn't have this. All along we didn't have a reputable CEO. Okay, I knew that from basically the players they've signed and how much money they've signed. We didn't have a reputable negotiator. Player recruitment has been dumb over the last 10 years. So anything new is like, fresh, breath of fresh air.
What do you mean player? Okay.
How do you buy Maguire at 90 million?
Ultimately,
But at that time, how much was City willing to pay for him?
Yeah.
Because City wanted him as well.
No, sorry, even City wanted him and they were willing to match that off. Actually, City had also offered.
They're the first guys to even offer
Yeah.
for Maguire.
And I guarantee you,
Okay, Anthony.
if City, if
Anthony.
Maguire had gone to
your boy
City,
Ten Hag who over
Exactly.
stretched his hand.
Because that boy was available at the start of the transfer window for cheap.
40. I
40.
think, yeah.
Okay, 40.
Then went to 60.
Then went to
to
60.
80.
Then 100. Like, whose fault is that?
but again, you guys can't blame the Glazers.
No, you can't. I can't.
Because they give the money. They give the cash.
No, fine, you give the money, be a rich sugar daddy.
And you,
But if-
United guys, you guys want to say that nonsense of players being bought ridiculously with
How?
Pogba.
I've never seen this
Like
guy.
Paul
I'm
Pogba
crying. Ever
is
since
the
then,
one-
the market has
after
been-
the Pogba
Us?
transfer. Yeah,
not Neymar.
okay. The
Neymar
Pogba
was-
transfer is the one
Neymar
because
was a
Neymar was
catalyst.
worse. You
Was
could
a
actually
He
look
was
at.
the first one.
But Neymar, you could look back and
actually,
see.
Madrid. We
With
can
who?
go far as back as the Galacticos, the original Galacticos.
Yeah, you could justify
Then-
when they were dropping 8M for
Yeah.
Ronaldo. That was real
Sincerely
pure
speaking.
And then Bell.
unadulterated world class quality. Yes, even
Bell.
Same.
So,
Same.
Bale
then
was Bale.
Neymar.
But Neymar, you could argue and say
Pogba
if a
wasn't.
team really wanted Neymar, they would have actually spent that money.
Pogba wasn't
He
undoubted.
was not
world
worth
class.
80 million pounds.
And
For
89.
Sure. 89, eh? He was not
Paul
worth it
Pogba?
at that time. Yeah. Paul Pogba.
You
was
guys
it.
are racist.
Anyway.
Is the only explanation.
Anyway, so I think everyone wants to see Mbappe win a Champions League
At United.
and cement himself.
But not at the
Of which
expense.
me, I think he's already currently is like top 2 players in the world.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And it's not two.
Yeah, to me, it's also not two.
It's not
It's number
two.
one.
So
Based on ability, from what I've seen.
Bill is better than him, the way you
Harry
say.
Kane.
Let's take it there. Let's take it there. In fact,
But at the moment, I feel it's tight between Haaland and Mbappe.
It's not.
No, for sure.
It's
And you know,
Overall,
You know,
way
no,
better, you know.
you leave, I'm not talking about aesthetics. I'm talking about now. We have come to a guy now. What have you brought to the table this
Business.
season? And
Haaland
at
is
the
a
end of the day,
businessman.
ultimately, I think Haaland. If you compare Haaland,
I think we
and-
forget that World Cup did wonders for Mbappe.
he lost
Exactly.
it. At the end of the day, he lost it.
it. The one he won.
The one he
It was
won.
done.
Exactly, and
then he
you guys
went
are
to-
At the age he
underlooking.
achieved it being the
You are
main man.
underlooking. Haaland is young. You're underlooking Haaland's treble.
Isn't Haaland
Alan Strebo is
2 years younger?
Yeah.
Or is
Haaland
he already
is younger
20?
than- Oh.
You're underlooking.
Because
You're
Mbappe is
underlooking.
25.
You're underlooking Haaland's treble, and the fact that he played a really big, significant part to actually them getting that treble.
Yeah, true.
But
Something
in the
that
Champions
something
League
that
final.
Mbappe has. Okay, yeah, he wasn't good in the final, but
He dropped
something that
there.
Mbappe has failed to do with his club, and with better players ultimately over
But
the
how
long
did
period
that
of time.
man not win a Champions League with prime Neymar?
You see, you
No,
had
man.
Neymar, you had.
But Mbappe not winning
Messi.
anything.
They
significant.
reached
It's
there
just
though.
as a result.
They
of-
reached the
of-
final anyway. That Barca team was. I mean, that Bayern
Bayern.
team was just.
Let
on
me say this:
steroids that season.
Mbappe not doing anything significant is just as a result of PSG's
league.
confusion as a club, as opposed to him doing what he can to do.
I think.
Look at the managers they have given.
But-
Coach.
I think.
No,
they are-
but then
they are
he has also
confused.
had a lot of influence in that team as
Yeah, of
well.
course. Cause, okay, that's the thing. Because the club is so confused. Like, how would I say? Not structured that way. Like, you would see, like, Pep's City structured. But all the top teams how they perform. You see how they're structured. There's no... A player can't just come and start taking...
Get
guys
all
from
their
outside.
all his demands
Hey,
must
you
be
200
met.
Now, if the club was way more structured already, you wouldn't be doing that. But the club was disorganized. He's the one doing everything. He's banging the goals. What make putting the club on the
Even
map.
he
So
gave
And I think he also
they were like,
the,
let's
who
give
was
the
who was
keys.
the last PSG coach before
Enrique?
This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying
Coach.
now. Ultimately, if Mbappe couldn't do it with
Neymar.
Tuchel,
Oh.
Tuchel is a very good manager, in my opinion. Very, very good.
Not to me.
That guy won. He won Chelsea their champions in a season where ideally you didn't.
No, you
expect
guys
him
Even
to
just-
win.
Di Matteo won
against
Chelsea
all the
Champions
odds.
League, boss.
But
You guys
then
just hate Haram.
Why do you guys hate Tuchel? I don't know why Tuchel gets unnecessary hate.
even this season is getting hit for how Bayern is performing.
Even
No, but that's down
The
to Kane.
Leverkusen game,
Not
they
Kane.
had one
The
shot
way he
on
sets up
target.
his guys.
Lazio,
Kane wants
they
to
had
be
no
a
shot
player.
on target. The whole match.
That's your world class striker. That's
We
your
will
Harry
keep
Kane.
The whole structure of the club, the system, all of that contributes to if he's scoring. But also,
Anyway,
I'm
man.
veering. Kane now if you're still talking about Mbappe.
Anyway, for
I'm
me,
saying
the thing is-
Mbappe had issues with his previous coach. They wanted him to play as a 9. He likes coming off.
Yeah, he likes coming off. He don't
The
like
wing.
being a 9.
But actually, everything clicked. That was what I'm saying, Tuchel, because everything clicked for Mbappe under Tuchel.
Yeah, but
Like
that's,
everything was
that's
working.
when they made
That's when
the run
guys
to the
actually
final.
said
No.
everything was in line now. You get.
Yeah.
But that's why I say Tuchel could have gotten the best out of him. And with Tuchel's style of play, Mbappe would have been the best guy for it actually, and he was actually the best guy for it. And if he failed to win the Champions League that season, sincerely, okay, leave the fact
Bayern
that
was
the
a better
Bayern
team.
that the Bayern team was really super and what, but
That's a Bayern
PSG
team.
was equally
That's
a
a
very
Bayern
good
team
team.
that gave Barcelona 8, right?
but Barcelona was really suffering.
Man, those guys
Yeah,
have
they
been
have been
washed
They've
for a
been
minute.
suffering for a
But
long
then
time.
if you went and looked at the players, player v player, Bayern and PSG, yeah,
That
it was a very equal match, yeah, very equal.
And it wasn't won by very big margin.
Ah,
1-0.
yeah.
And actually, PSG
PSG missed
PSG
a lot of
missed so
chances.
many
Tell me
chances.
Chibembe is supposed to
Kimpembe.
win a HRP. when Bayern are lining up such defenders at times. No, it's not equal.
No, but
Arsenal.
they were just. I feel PSG in that final and Mbappe in that final was just really. They were very unlucky at the end of the day because they played better football.
No, the game
and-
wasn't even that. Like,
they played better
eventful.
football than Bayern in that game. They had the most chances. Neymar was on some crazy shit in that
That
game.
was peak
Yeah.
Neymar.
Like that was really. They were just very unfortunate not to win.
Unfortunate.
And you saw even the way the
The
goal
only
came.
Point
way,
taken,
the
point
only
taken.
way for Mbappe to redeem himself, come to United, take us back to the top. We'll get that 7
guys don't
from
really
you.
have- you don't have
think
the
he has that
structures.
time to work
You
again?
don't have the structures
He's
to go
going
the
to
top just
Madrid already structured.
You'll see Mbappe's OVR in FIFA going
No, but
down to
I
like
also think-
84.
I also think if he goes to
Once he goes to United, I'm telling you.
You guys ruin everyone.
You guys ruin everyone. United ruins
no, I feel
every
like
player.
he's going to Madrid.
And
There
then
are a
what do
lot
you do
of
for what do you do
Eagles.
for Rashford? Because also Rashford doesn't like being a striker. He also likes coming in from the left.
Yeah, they find a way to make it work.
That's it.
But
So
why is it that
dressing
United
room
destroys
dynamics
every
already
player?
down.
Every player who is so-called has potential is like at that
this
level.
guy is it?
They go there and they
Man, me
become-
and
I
the
don't
homies
know.
hate
I don't know
United.
what happened.
Fuck United.
Paul Pogba. Pogba
Yeah.
had mad potential, insane
Yeah, me and the
potential.
homie were in Namgogo, and every season these guys were assuring us we are going to win the league. We said,
But
mama,
that's-
guys
that's
have
the-
got
that's
some
the-
So at
expensive
that time, when
guys.
Owa had gotten
even
Lukaku,
Jimmy
and
was
they were
getting
getting
Mbappe.
they were scoring 4-4 in the
4-4,
first 5
man,
games.
like
I was like, man,
You guys are
United has come this time round, man, and they have Mourinho. We're like,
Mkhitaryan was
guys are
assisting
really
left, right,
serious.
center.
But
You
after
guys-
international break, back to default.
You guys are talking, but
Back
you
to
don't know
default.
everything you're saying. It's just trauma-inducing.
Mbappe cannot. Mbappe
Been through
cannot.
some-
If he goes to
Been through
United,
some-
his
some
career will just
trenches.
go
His
down.
best fit is Madrid. I
It's
think.
Madrid by far.
United.
Of course,
okay.
but it's obvious moves. They have been coaching you for
It's
the
not the
longest.
best fit. It's not the best fit, honestly.
I
Too
think
many egos. You're talking about
But all the
Rashford.
egos are handled there that side.
And Ancelotti himself is an elite manager, so
And
really,
Ancelotti,
who are you
Ancelotti has
going to
been
bring?
dealing with
You guys
egos
have a
for like
terrorist.
20 years.
Ten Hag is a terrorist. Anyway. Yeah,
So-
yeah. But yeah, United is my pick. You should come to United,
I
kick down the door, and take everything Haaland. Oh,
imagine Madrid goes on another run, they 3-peat Champions League with Mbappe.
very possible. No, actually, they need Mbappe to stop
Heritage
City.
is heritage.
They may need Mbappe to stop City because I don't see anyone.
Is it your favorite to take it all this season?
I hate it, but yes. I
No,
don't-
even I think Madrid current team with everyone fit can take City too.
I thought Liverpool was going to give us a scare, but after losing 3-1 to Arsenal, just like, you guys ain't all
But
there.
it wasn't because Liverpool played badly. It's because Arsenal was.
Okay, but I can't say you guys have any
what?
chance
Any chance?
of stopping a healthy City team. Rodri,
I
can
think-
it be Haaland in there?
Yeah, last season Pep had me fucked up for real, you guys.
No, like, and it's that time. It's that time of the year.
Yeah, Pep.
It's that time of
That
the
run, that
That
10 game run.
That shit
Where-
was shattered
where-
my
where
heart.
this
I
goes.
said easy. I was like, Pep, sorry, you're bad.
It's that time of the year. So whatever gimmick you guys had in that first leg.
That's why you can see like the reason why like Arsenal fans are like even that optimistic this season. We're like, man, we shall see where we end. Because what Pep did to us last season, it was
But that failure also came down to Arsenal as well. Don't just
of course, but still, man, even Pep has to go on and win all these games.
I feel
And they racked up an insane amount of wins.
Our biggest downfall was when Saliba got injured. And they brought Robo Holding, who we got.
Of course.
I really don't.
Let me tell you. You guys mentally switched off.
But yeah, there are games that we could have won. Like
Nottingham,
West Ham. Like,
but you know what I love about that whole experience?
Liverpool
this is going to live with you guys forever. All the trauma I had, also losing to City.
I know, but in the
Mourinho era.
I wasn't really hurt by that.
For me, I was hurt.
Me, I wasn't. Because
it was expected. You had to be hurt.
Me, I thought it was expected.
We have to get that shit back.
Those guys are young. They're really it's a young team.
You have to get your lick back.
We have to get our leaks back.
Oh,
I see no other way. What Pep starts his most dominant 11, we say easy. We have fudge.
Exactly.
But obviously, man, they'll just.
We are the only guys who can beat City.
Not because you
United.
Your counter-attack game.
No, by the way, Ole Gunnar, you would get your.
Ole Gunnar had a weird record against Pep.
Yeah, we counter-attack them with Lingard.
It was some.
And JDP nowhere to be seen.
Ole had
Pep's number.
Because man, you see, even Ole was putting in numbers with Martial and Rashford. You guys like that. Even
they want to know about over JDP. They want to know over Jogo the position. Nah.
That guy was too. Ole was too.
That's another talent you guys ruined.
Ole was. No, that's something
that's the only manager you guys have had in a long time who actually scared me.
Actually, no. Going back to
Mourinho.
You talked about one of United's problems was talent identification, and getting Martial, who was regarded as one of the
best youngsters.
By the time he left Monaco, he was cold, man.
And he helped knock us out from the Champions League. And then on top of that, he came and like you could say
another game he scored against Liverpool,
and he scored a wonderful.
Then after that, he scored against Southampton.
Everything wrong with United is summed up in like. How long was that interview with Piers Morgan? It's summed up in that interview. When he talks about everything from the facilities to the owners to the staff. So everything that's wrong with us, everything that's been wrong with us for the last 10 years. That's why players come, they find the same jacuzzi Ronaldo used in 2000.
So can we get to Bills?
So speaking of players having wonderful seasons, Harry Kane's goal scoring record
28
since he moved to Bayern in all comps is 28 goals, but there's someone on the panel that doesn't think he's
say it with your chest.
There's someone
that doesn't think he's
don't just jump, because
this brother of mine embarrasses me.
Trying to be cooked, man.
Say it with your
but
chest.
the truth of the matter is, this is the basis of this is Harry Kane cannot be considered, in my opinion, as a world-class striker. In my opinion.
So this define a world-class striker
let me
paint
define,
a picture.
And I hope this isn't going to be cut out. You guys need to know the basis of my agenda. Harry Kane. I know she's going to cut this shit out, but you shouldn't cut this shit out. My simple explanation for this is why I do not believe Harry Kane has. Harry Kane is what? 31, signed 31 this year?
32 around there.
31, 32 this year. Yeah? Harry Kane has been in a Tottenham team that was regarded as among one of the best teams in the league at the time when they were really banging.
True. But there were better teams.
Yeah. There were better teams, but they had like almost every season they were being considered as title contenders at a certain point of the season, right?
There was that 2-season stretch where they finished second, third, second.
Even the Leicester season as well, where they were expected to also come up and and they flopped. My expectation of a world-class player, because if you talk about world-class players right now, you talk about the likes of Mbappe, you talk about the likes of Neymar, you talk about the likes of Neymar is world class.
Right now?
No, okay, like he's a world. Okay, we're talking about the guys who are actually playing right now.
Is Neymar playing?
He is a footballer, isn't he?
He has a contract.
He's a footballer.
He just moved to Saudi this year.
When was the last time he kicked a ball?
He hasn't retired.
No, but when was the last time he kicked a ball?
Okay, Okay.
Say Haaland. Just
Okay.
Haaland,
Haaland,
KDB,
Rodri. Yeah.
Rashford.
These are guys. Okay. These are Van Dijk. These are guys who actually
Salah.
can have Salah and what, who can actually who have had an impact on their team that they're actually playing for. You get in whichever position they are in. Yeah, and they have helped at least elevate their team to a status of whereby they're going to actually win something. Yeah, all of these players I've mentioned, Rodri, KDB, what? Yeah, all of these players, they actually do help their team get to that level. Harry Kane, given his great goal scoring records and in the Premier League and also in Bundesliga right now, yeah, Harry Kane has never, even in England, he has never been there and you see Harry Kane is going to lift this team to win this, Spurs to win this, England to win the Euros. And he has been in the Champions League final, he has been in Euros final, and he hasn't. And in those, I can actually say it was one of Harry Kane's worst games.
In
The finals.
that World Cup run when they reached the semis, how many goals did Harry Kane score in that World? Wasn't he the World Cup top scorer?
Which one was that? Which one was that?
When they got out in the semis, was it World Cup or the Euros?
That was World Cup of
2018.
2018 World Cup.
I think so. Yeah.
2018 World Cup where wasn't it Griezmann? Who was the top scorer? France. When France won it,
They had a tournament where
Griezmann was the top scorer in that
You
season.
because if you're putting it that way,
Okay.
then
All
how
in all,
many world class strikers are there currently? If Harry Kane is not a world class
That's true.
striker,
Because
That's
okay,
also
if we're
true.
talking about
if you go by your,
maybe the categorization is the one that could be wrong.
So what? He's
There,
like
is there a
stats
difference
So
between
for me, I'm
a
asking:
player?
is he just a stat guy, a stat padder?
I feel Harry Kane is a stat pad.
No way.
I think
he's
Van
a
has
pure
Stat
Van
padding is
Van
like
has
Bruno
similar
Fernandes.
views
That's a
for the
proper stat
30 goal
padder.
season he
No,
had. I
but
think.
like okay,
What?
you guys, please come and tell me. Let one of you guys come and tell
This
me.
guy is saying some
Whatever.
blasphemous
What did you say?
shit.
But Bruno Fernandes is a stat padder. That's a
Bruno
fact.
stat
He's
pad,
a stat padder. Like sincerely.
Like you
But
just
you
play
can't
short
you
from
can't
here when he's
convince
not
me
dominating.
someone with
Guy just kinds a cross from this side to the other side without actually even.
Oh, but-
like he's trying to get a path. That's what he's
Hero
looking
ball.
for.
No,
Guys who play hero ball.
The movement ahead of him is whack. That doesn't take
No,
away
but
his
you see his
vision.
actions.
But
at the end of
first,
the day.
first listen to
For me,
these
to me, a
stats.
stat padder is a guy who can drop stats even when he doesn't convince you in his
'Cause
performances.
Harry
Harry
Kane
Kane
has been
convinces me when I see
216
him.
goals.
guys.
He's the
let
second
me-
all-time
let me-
Premier League goal scorer.
You can't do that when you're not world class.
Stats with no output at the end of the day.
No, output
Sincerely
is the
speaking.
stat.
Output is a stat.
No. Like
You mean
as in,
accolade.
you can because at the end of the
Accolades,
day,
yeah.
every
That's
footballer
what
is
you
playing
mean.
to win something.
No,
Not so.
but now
But
trophies,
that's
trophies
the
is a
next phase of
team
his
sport.
career. That's
That
why
is not what I'm saying. Like, if the categorization is wrong, and maybe there's a difference between a world-class striker and we're going to say like a player who is going to be legendary status.
When you look at Harry Kane, to you, that is
Doesn't
not
tick any world
a world class
boxes of a world class
boxer.
striker.
But still, his team.
But even just let's talk about his striking ability.
He's
The
as
Ball
a striker.
striking, ball striking.
Which even
his
I
assists
said-
have gone
He's
up.
changed his
I agree
game.
with you guys, and I
With-
say that
with
Harry
Mourinho.
Kane is an elite. I would say elite striker.
He is
Lethal.
He is the striker.
I can name
Okay,
many other strikers
let me
who
ask you this.
Who?
Let me ask
are.
you
In
this.
the time he has also
Let me
been
ask
playing.
you this.
Lewandowski,
Lewandowski wasn't
Luis Suarez.
Sorry.
You can't. Okay,
Suarez
those
is
are
different
the
breed.
guys you look at and say, man, these guys. Can you put Harry Kane in the same conversation
is-
with Lewandowski and Suarez?
I can put in the same convo.
His goal
In
scoring
best
record is
ability.
there.
Yeah.
Lewa has a Ballon d'Or, my friend.
Because he won a champion.
Does he have a Ballon
No,
d'Or?
that's
Sorry,
where
he
they
has
didn't
a-
host.
he
That's
has a-
where they didn't host.
No.
He has
They,
a Ballon d'Or FIFA. The best.
they
One of the
robbed
two.
his
They
Ballon
robbed
d'Or.
him, actually.
They robbed him.
He didn't get. He didn't get.
Ballon
He didn't get. He didn't get a.
No, Messi
No,
won
they
it.
gave him some cheap plate.
Yeah.
They gave him some cheap accolade. That
Well, for
Let me
scoring
ask-
mob
let
shit,
me
something
ask-
like that.
Is Haaland a better striker than Harry Kane?
is he a more complete striker?
Is he a,
In my opinion,
who's a more complete striker
Haaland.
between him and Kane?
Haaland.
Where are you going?
But this brother of mine, let me tell you
We
about
are
my
looking at
brother,
stats.
though.
Aren't we looking at stats?
No,
We're looking at stats.
I test.
And even
plus stats. Harry Kane has good stats.
bro, Harry Kane stats. Harry Kane has been at elite level for how many seasons now?
Over the last
Like
10
since 10
years.
years.
Yeah.
Over the
Relax.
last 10 years.
Almost 10 years now, right? Yeah.
Since like
Haaland has been like
2014.
elite for what? Like 3-4 seasons?
4.
3 or 4? 3.
Ever since Lever. What was that German team was in before he went to Dortmund?
Salzburg.
Given.
Oh no, it was
Salzburg.
Austria.
Yeah, Salzburg.
But Salzburg.
Even
in
Salzburg was going
No.
down.
Haaland, I don't know if I haven't checked of recent, but like, as of last season, yeah, this man's goal to game ratio was almost the same.
Okay,
In the
Bill,
Champions
what is
League,
a complete
50.
striker?
Haaland is the epitome of a complete striker.
What is a complete striker?
I
What
don't
does a complete
understand
striker
how
do?
you guys are even talking.
What does
like,
a complete striker
physique,
do?
Positioning, finishing, like everything.
Link up
He
play.
makes everything like
And
he's
all
there.
that, Ken doesn't do any of
No,
that.
listen. I've said Harry Kane is elite. Yes, but you have asked me who I would take.
I asked you
Who are you?
who is the
Who
more
are you?
asked
complete
you who is
player.
the better.
striker.
They didn't
Who's
ask
the
you
more
to take.
complete, more complete striker? And I've told you, it is Haaland. At the in
Okay.
my opinion.
Who
That's why I said
contributes?
in my
Who
opinion.
puts in more effort in the team's play?
I do not care about effort
long
for
as
a
you have your
striker.
two
No,
shots.
I'm telling you, you have asked me
Your goal
who
is
looks
to score
be
goals.
a more complete striker. And at the end of the day, to me, Erling
Haaland.
Haaland beats Harry Kane. Not by a big margin, by the way, because that's what I've been.
You know,
But I'll take if you're asking.
So
off the
let's
top of your head.
say we put Harry Kane in Manchester City. What numbers do you think he does? Because I think he links up play better.
Who did
Finishes.
Pep want before?
drops
Who
into
did Pep
midfield
want
and
before
gets
Haaland?
space.
Exactly.
Who did
That's the
Pep?
whole ripple effect.
Who I was Pep paying 100 million for
City
before
has
Haaland?
won the Prem with a false 9.
Why? Because Haaland hadn't yet reached that level, that status.
Anyway, but
Well,
they'll say-
because Haaland had
they'll
just come
say
in,
Haaland
and you'd
is
be
that
like,
took them over the
how are you
hump
going
to
to
win
pay?
Champions League,
How are you
man.
going to pay 100 million for what? For a kid who has just come from Salzburg, Austria? You cannot. Even Man United wanted to buy Haaland at the time.
That was our best choice
Ole
they've
wanted,
made for
Ole
his
wanted,
career.
Ole wanted him, right? Didn't Ole want Haaland?
Yeah,
But
he also wanted Bellingham.
at the time they were asking
Besides
for
the
what?
point
They were
anyway.
asking those Salzburg guys were asking for what? 50, 60?
50,
Around
around
there.
there.
It wasn't a lot of money at the time. So like, because he wasn't proven. You understand? The one season where Haaland has come to City, they have nabbed the treble. How on God's good green earth are you going to tell me that you're going to talk about Harry Kane?
My
In
question
over-
was,
and he broke the goal scoring record in one season like this.
Kane
And
was in a City
before
team.
that, before
do we
that,
all agree that City team is one of the most complete teams in the world?
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously.
So if
Haaland,
Kane,
listen, we're talking about you can put you think Alexander Lacazette could go and score 36 goals?
don't bring
World Cup?
No, of course
Okay.
now we.
Another striker who is close to
Don't water down our argument, son.
which striker can I say is almost
it's only
there?
the two of them.
It's only the two of them. Those are only two world-class strikers you can speak of right
Cool,
now.
what? Wasn't Aguero in City
No.
for a while?
By his,
No, but
he wasn't
What-
in
what
this
was-
City team, was he?
Bill,
What
Back
big
to-
difference is that the only difference you can
Bill.
say is actually maybe that.
Bill, who
that
are
maybe
world-class
that,
strikers playing right now currently?
Harry Kane.
That's what I you
Which other
what
strike-
dodge it? Minus
I
Haaland.
can say I
Name
can say Mbappe.
As a forward.
fine.
Mbappe is a
What-
forward.
whatever
You are
He
nine.
has been playing as a striker for
he's
for
playing
forward.
Frenkie.
He's a forward.
He's not
You
a
can't-
Is he
forward.
not? If we are just check right now the lineup against Lille last week, won't it be a centre forward?
Let's check.
I'm asking.
Let's check.
Because PSG has no other option.
He rotates around.
He has freedom to.
Because
play
even the
wherever he wants.
Benfica kid they bought is not playing of late.
Ramos.
But you guys,
yeah.
do you understand? Do you know what it means to be in a team? Huh? You're so
I,
cool.
me, I think Harry Kane has
You think you
identical
can
numbers.
be-
He assists more.
You can be in a team for all that time with Spurs, with that golden generation that they had of players, with Eriksen, Dele Alli,
Dele
and what,
Alli.
you get, and you don't even get a Fazali, Carabao.
But none of
But-
those players, none of those
wait,
players
minimum
has got to do
Carabao.
anything like outside.
No, as
minus
what I'm
Walker.
at the time.
Isn't Walker the only guy who saved
we're not
himself?
talking about like at the
Yeah,
time.
20,
Wouldn't
he
you have
left in
considered those
2017,
players
right?
as among the best?
But
in
talk
the,
about their golden generation.
yeah, I
None
know.
of them has gone
But
on to achieve
they got to a
anything.
Champions League final.
Yeah,
That's
but
what I'm saying. They reached the Champions League final. They met Liverpool, and also that was a boring final.
Of
Most
course,
boring.
I
It was
didn't
a
Yes,
even
boring
watch
final,
that.
but they got there and Harry Kane did fuck all, man.
Yeah.
I can't even
No,
say.
Klopp came with a game plan.
But-
Harry Kane did fuck
So
all in
for
that
you,
final.
what you hold
He
against
did
him,
fuck all in the Euro.
Yeah,
I'm
final.
saying what you hold
This
against
thing
him is not having
Output has not led to
Honors.
accolades. That's
when
what
it
he's
comes
saying.
down to it, the guy doesn't perform.
Lights are brightest.
I will say,
the
but
lights are bright.
if you're blend,
Put him in the light, he will run back to the darkness. He cannot.
that run to the final, he wasn't scoring goals.
In the final, what did he do?
I also asked you in Inter Milan and City's final, what did Haaland do?
No,
They got a funny ricochet goal, and that was it.
And
No,
Lukaku was playing for the
Haaland had chances actually in that game. He had chances.
Did
to
he
score.
take them?
So he
did
wasn't
score,
at any
But
contribution in that
Onana
final.
was on something else.
No,
Onana was Onana's considered at the
They,
time.
they bought his brother to United.
Was considered the best keeper in that tournament.
don't trick
Did
us.
he even not say it himself in some interview? Like, how
best,
can I
best,
be the
best
keeper?
goalkeeper in the Champions League
Champions
can
League
become
last
back
season,
over
this
here.
season I'm poor. It's impossible.
Kane
I'm the
is
worst
a
in the
bugs,
world.
man. I respect that.
Harry
white
Kane
man.
is elite. He's lethal.
Not
in
elite,
front
he's
of
world
goal.
He's
class.
world class.
He's lethal in front of
You
goal.
don't put up world class numbers.
So what
not
does
to
a
be
striker
world
do?
class.
No, actually,
Okay, in
That's
the
an
long term.
oxymoron,
In
isn't
the long
it?
term. In the long term. When all is said and done, and now we're there, we have our kids, we're taking our kids to school. Will you be there saying, man, one of the greatest strikers in the world, I think that I've seen, like
like burn to
Harry Kane, and then you're skipping the likes of Luis Suarez. You're
course we
skipping
shall
the
do
likes
that.
of
We
Lewandowski.
should
You're skipping the likes.
Don't
Listen,
rate those
you're skipping
guys.
the likes of Kun Aguero, Thierry
Benzema.
Henry, Benzema. Like, bro, Benzema. Let me give a very good example. Actually, is
No,
Benzema.
us calling
Benzema
Kane
for
world
a long
class doesn't
time.
necessarily mean
Benzema for a long time.
These other
Listen,
guys.
Benzema for a long time was living under the shadow of Ronaldo.
Oh, go! He became the man.
yeah.
After
No, listen, he was living under the shadow.
And what's to
of-
say he's not going to win anything? Kane is in Bayern,
Bayern.
for how many seasons?
Yeah, he's in Bayern and he's being shown like
what
That
is
season
next-
is
the
not.
frontness
Even
in him
next
is being
season, even
taken
this
out.
next
Yeah?
season, they're
It's
still in
a-
the Champions League. He's
Like
still in
what
Bayern
what
for a long
telling
time.
you, Lazio beat these guys. 0 shot on target from Bayern.
Yeah, I saw.
I'm telling you, the big stage. This is where Harry Kane goes back into his cocoon and hides. In the Champions League, Lazio, no shot on target. In
But
the
is-
Bundesliga,
Can't
in
you
the
blame?
Bundesliga-
Can't you blame Tuchel for that?
Listen,
With his
in
setup
the
and football
Bundesliga,
That's what I'm
being
saying.
played.
listen, in the
Guys,
Bundesliga right now,
I've been seeing like
in the
those German
Bundesliga right
tacticals
now,
always
but
jazzing
Tuchel
for
himself
Tuchel.
wanted
Like
Harry
he's
Kane
like
and said
his
Harry Kane is one who
setup is
suits, who
bad.
fits my thing, my profile, the best. That's why they went for Harry Kane and they didn't go for any other striker.
There was
They-
no,
espe-
there
they
was
broke-
no other
Bayern-
striker to
Bayern
go for.
Bayern broke their bank for Harry Kane.
There was
Isn't
no
he-
other
isn't he
striker.
the- Isn't he the most
Who-
expensive guy they ever bought?
Yeah.
Who's
And they
the
only
other
do that
striker
for
they
a
would have
reason.
got? Who?
There's
Then
another
they had a
guy they were
world-class
talking- No, there was
striker.
another kid.
Who?
They were talking about who they could have brought in. I
Usesco.
remember.
Sesko.
Was it Sesko? But they really wanted.
Sasko is nice.
They really
That
want-
guy
But
he's
nice,
not Kane
but
nice.
he's
I
not
know,
Kane level.
because he's younger. But they did not want.
You need
But
Harry
still,
Kane.
you're
They want
saying
Harry
he's young,
Kane to
but
win
Kane
now.
Kane has been on that level from like 23. From the moment it was 23.
What has
As
he
far as I
done?
can remember,
He
like
just hasn't
2015.
won. That's the only thing you can
Yeah,
hold.
that's the only
against him.
thing. But like you cannot be
No,
world
it's not
class.
just winning. Like, man, put
But-
up a fight in a final. I want to see you play. I want to see you doing something. Don't just hide.
But
What did you do in the Euros final?
I see
Like,
what's
you know, the
going
biggest stage actually now, where I said, man, there's a time where I was actually like, okay, let me start considering this guy. eh? But then the Euros final against Italy, you're home. Wembley, you're just born down the street there. You get Wembley, you have home support. Yeah? The 2020, was it 2020, 2018? Euros final. You're just born down the street.
2020.
yeah.
That entire tournament, most of your goals are coming from penalties. Yeah?
But he converted.
Listen, yeah, he converted. Yeah, I'm not saying that he didn't score. I'm saying he converted.
Messi
There's
guys
a
talk
vice
about.
standard.
Ultimately,
Messi guys talking
because
about
if we're talking
penalties
about
at
now a
tournaments.
world-class player, we're talking about elite. Like the standards have to be high.
He is.
These standards are high for him.
So now we are going into thingy. What's it called? The final. The final is there. Yeah. You guys, did you guys watch the final?
Let me ask you, you
You
wouldn't
watched
take,
the full 90, yeah?
you wouldn't take Ken in your team.
I would not. Right now,
Who would you have in your
I've
team?
just told you Haaland.
He's a City player. So let's.
You guys,
You see how Arsenal has
No striker.
no striker.
If Ken was,
If Ken became available and he was willing to make
That's
that,
the guy
you're
we're
not
going
even
for.
thinking
That's the
twice.
guy would go
You-
for.
you would
Arteta-
think
Arteta
twice.
would not think twice. I'm telling you, sir.
No,
Even
of
you-
course.
even you
I've
being
said-
Imagine,
bro.
imagine
Guys,
this Jan
don't
transfer window,
misunderstand.
36
No, I
Benzema
think-
was exciting,
guys.
guys.
I think you shouldn't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying Harry Kane is shit. I haven't
No,
said
I'm not
that.
saying- no,
I'm
we
not saying
know.
Harry Kane is shit. I haven't
But,
said. Make sure we get
Your logic
this.
does not
I'm
make
not
sense.
saying
How
Harry
does he
Kane-
put up
Harry Kane is
world-class
shit.
numbers,
I'm
not
not
be
saying Harry Kane
world-class?
is shit. I'm
Like,
not saying
that
Harry
doesn't
Kane
make
is not
sense.
an
In the
elite
world, how
striker.
many strikers
Yes,
are
that's
you
what I'm
putting
asking
ahead
you.
of him?
Name minus Salah, name in a world-class strike. You cannot.
When you're talking about Harry Kane at the moment, we're talking about also the fact that the longevity thing. Yeah.
He has been.
He has
And
been
he has
there.
been there in the times of
Banging goals.
Luis Suarez and Robert Lewandowski and Kun Aguero.
But those are his peers, just that they've won.
Exactly. Those are his. They're in the same bracket. Yeah.
Yeah, those
But
are his peers.
ultimately, those guys, you look back and say, those guys were a step ahead.
Ah,
of-
no, man. But for some people, I can. No. Luis
Suarez.
Maybe for
Suarez.
Suarez, yeah, but
different
Lewandowski.
gravy.
To me, Lewandowski, that's the same. They're almost like the same.
Yeah, but the Lewandowski at Barcelona right now.
Hey,
Hey, just caught up.
Looking
with
like
the guy,
a
man.
pensioner.
I just caught up. The guy is 35. You really can't expect him to be.
No,
doing
but
the same
also
thing.
you have to
Okay,
consider
Bill,
that.
if you're to consider that, also like in his generation of strikers that was playing with, I don't think minus Suarez and perhaps
You guys,
Kun.
Jamie Vardy came and did it in one season. My God.
That's an anomaly of a
Jamie Vardy
season.
came-
That's not an that was
What
a
do you
black
mean?
swan.
No, but even the next season, Jamie Vardy was putting up the goals.
Did he win?
But
He has that
With
anomaly
Leicester.
of us. As we had Giroud that will just look at Ozil's passes and
Mind
and I won't bring that
Man,
trouble.
Don't talk about
Okay.
Giroud, man. Don't talk about Giroud.
Don't talk
But
about
if we are
Giroud.
talking about Premier League strikers in the all the years Kane has been in the league.
It's him.
Top
It's
two.
him.
How is it that
And I rate the Premier League
And I
higher
don't
than
like
any
Kane.
of those.
I know,
other
but how
I
is
don't
it?
like
How is
him.
it that? How is it that what's this guy's name?
Vardy?
Jamie Vardy came from almost being relegated the previous season.
It was an anomaly. Something
And
will never.
normally, but man, Ige, how can
Well,
they come
now
and take
he's
your train in
relegated.
your own house? Like, how can they come and grab your train in your crib? You
Okay.
get, as in, it doesn't make sense to me. You get.
But now
They
Jamie,
snatch his train in his own crib.
but now that same Jamie Vardy is in what,
Yeah,
League
he's
One?
relegated.
He was
How old
relegated.
is, how old is
Oh,
Jamie
no, those
Vardy?
guys are coming. No, he's
35.
now back end of his career.
Jamie Vardy is like, is only like 35. The guy was banging
No,
those
but
goals
older
when he
than
was
that.
like,
He's
Let's
like
agree.
37.
Let's agree. Winning a trophy is not. Okay, sometimes it's about individual brilliance.
That
But
is not
sometimes
a
I was
God-given
going to
thing.
say- I was going to ask a question. How many people
not a
like, with
God-given
the
thing.
ability have all the stats and they didn't win?
that is why at the moment, this argument with of Rio Ferdinand and Bukayo Saka being world class or not, like
To me, Saka is not world class.
like Arsenal fans get hurt by
Oh, no,
that
I
thing.
understand that. I
But
can
but
understand
but Bukayo Saka, even if he's putting up the numbers, and he is putting up the numbers, it's without a doubt. But how comes is it that now you're actually doubting the fact that and he has been consistent for the past 3 seasons? Why are you doubting that?
But in the English team, he
Bukayo
starts
Saka,
ahead of
Bukayo
Foden.
Saka even no, I'm not talking about Foden.
And first
I'm
we
not
have
even
the
comparing him
unfortunate
to Foden.
Arsenal
I'm
tax.
talking about Bukayo.
There's an
As Bukayo.
unfortunate Arsenal tax.
And Bukayo Saka,
Racism.
Bukayo Saka, at the end of the day, was one of the guys who actually helped get us out of the
Yeah,
gulag,
yeah,
you
yeah.
guy. That time when you were
The
where
trenches.
you don't even put on Super Sport to watch shit, man. Like you were afraid of 223. You couldn't put that channel on. You get it? Because you didn't want to see how Arsenal was performing.
Good times, man.
But Bukayo Saka was one of the players that helped get us out of that. But how come is it when I'm telling you that can you consider Bukayo Saka as a world class player? You're Fiji.
No,
you're thinking
people
about
are
it.
saying they want to see him on the big stage, Champions League.
Now we have reached the Champions
What is your
At
no,
first
what
we
is
went to
your
the
reason
Champions
for
League.
saying that Bukayo Saka is not world class? Because if I'm going by your argument,
Not winning.
no, by your arguments
No,
of
but
numbers.
then again,
because your arguments
there's
are
no-
numbers.
for me, it's like
And
coming.
Bukayo Saka is
There's
among
this-
the best right wingers in
Does
the world.
that technicality
Top
come
3.
in? Does that like the eye test of how they play?
I don't know how you
As
can
a
watch.
wing, okay.
how you
as
can
a
watch
winger,
Kane.
people don't like. They say
No,
Saka.
because
is not a-
I'm going.
Take-
With,
yeah,
I'm
he's
going.
not techie,
I'm
yeah.
going
But
with
just
the-
efficient at his
yeah.
job.
I'm going with the argument these guys
Get
are
past,
using. Yeah,
put it
you
in.
guys have been using that. You can't be what you can't see a player and then you like he's putting in the numbers in his position, he's doing really well and shit.
with
But I'm here
the, with the
asking you-
level of striking in. Let's just look at that.
Man, you realize you guys are contradicting yourselves. I've just
How?
asked you one thing. I've given you me now. I'm specifying.
Leave your
Bukayo
Saka.
Saka
Leave your
now.
Saka boy. He doesn't pass the eye test to be world class alone. The stats are also not all that world class.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Saka doesn't play the eye test.
For world class right winger, I can only look at
Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah in the league. Honestly,
I wouldn't fold you.
You know why?
Close it.
And Salah
Salah
is what?
He is
Salah
Mr.
is
Inevitable.
what? Salah is 20.
Nah, no, he's like
sorry,
32.
Salah joined the league when he was what? 27, 28.
25.
Bukayo Saka is what? 22 years.
Yeah, he will get there, but
He
he's
is a
not
young
there
boy.
now.
He started achieving those numbers at 19.
Yeah.
At 19. And you know,
There's
guys,
a name we
there's
can't
one
mention
thing-
on here, but
There's one thing you guys.
Oh, get it.
there's a name I can't mention.
It's
on
in
here.
Getafe.
It's in Getafe.
But then also another Bernardo Silva. Yeah. Saka has
Oh, by the
better.
way.
Saka has better numbers than
man.
Bukayo
But
Silva.
I test.
That's why I
Than-
said.
I test.
No,
Technicality.
that's when I asked you.
But
do
apparently,
you
I was
think
reading on Twitter sometime.
they
Like,
had-
and the eye, there is a
take-
stat for everything on the eye test. So apparently, there's no difference between just looking at stats and the eye
That's
test.
what I'm telling. Like Bukayo Saka.
you guys.
Like if you watch Bukayo Saka play, watch Bukayo Saka play.
No, I have
You're
no
a
beef.
hater. No, I'm telling you. Watch Bukayo Saka play. Yeah. Watch Bukayo Saka play and Bernardo Silva play. Yeah. Same number, right?
Yeah.
Like Bernardo
sometimes.
Silva.
Okay,
Bernardo Silva is
everywhere.
versatile, yeah. But mostly Pepe's played him on the right wing, yeah. So look at Bukayo Saka play and Bernardo Silva play. Yes, Bernardo Silva is more silky and shit, but like Bukayo Saka helps.
You
It
guys-
beats his
You
defenders,
Arsenal
yeah?
guys got Foden above Saka?
I mean, I won't go there.
We have to go there.
Oh, that's one of the
But
topics.
one guy would argue and say actually not even one guy. People say Bernardo Silva is world class, but Bukayo Saka isn't.
Too saucy.
You get, but Bukayo Saka has better numbers in a shorter period of time. You get. Why can you not say that?
I also
Bukayo
think it
Saka
comes
is
down
same
to the
thing.
system. I think if Bernardo wanted those stats, he actually can get them.
I doubt.
But probably Pep knows.
He has a double goal season with City.
No. I think
He
Pep,
does. Bernardo.
Pep chooses to use him for the other important.
Wait, did he play as a left back?
Leave the assists to
No, in City.
Yeah, he played as.
leave the
he played
assists
as
to
a-
KDB.
winger.
Leave the goals to Haaland. But back against the wall, they know they
No,
can't
but
call him.
but ultimately, I think that because City's
But okay,
wingers have
there's-
always been
there's-
goal scoring. City's wingers are always like they
They've-
score many
Sané,
goals. Sané, Sterling, and
Mahrez.
Mahrez. What? So you can't say that actually
Man, that's a homie Jack.
the system that Pep uses, I think actually suits wingers more because
Now, Bernardo is not like a natural winger. He just has to play there because he's what?
he's versatile. He's a very versatile guy.
But I think he's key.
But Pep
and-
has played him most as a right winger.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Because you know the guy playing his number? The number he's
But what are we
supposed to play.
defining world class by?
Let me tell you now. Let me give you my
Stats.
metrics. It's not one of or the other. You have to meet three. Me, in my opinion, because it's all subjective. Because you call Bukayo Saka world class, Ian will say Bukayo Saka is not world class. You get. You will say maybe.
I don't think it has to
You
be
get.
subjective.
It is subjective. Some players.
If
Yeah.
someone tells you Messi and Ronaldo are world class, you're like,
Those ones are guys are goats. That's why we left them out, man. We
even
didn't.
KDB. If someone
didn't-
tells you KDB is world class, why would
Yeah,
you
but
refuse?
yeah,
Why would you
but
stand on
KDB
business
has
and
the
refuse?
guy stands on business every time. The guy has just come back, but bro, look at the numbers. The
goals,
guy
That's what I'm
Five
saying.
assists.
I don't think it
But
has to be
ultimately,
subjective.
me, I feel it's three. Yeah. Your stats also play. Your stats play a big part.
Tick, Harry Kane.
Your stats play a big part. Your impact on the team.
Take Hurricane.
He has won the team enough games.
Those Spurs teams that
Would have been shittier without Hurricane.
I swear.
What
The
has
only
he
thing you're
won?
holding-
What has he
that's what
won?
you're
The
holding
impact is that
against
he took
him.
them to Champions
Every
League final.
player's thing. What did he win it?
But that's an impact.
That
Did
is
he
an
win it?
That
impact.
is an impact.
Can you imagine that?
First,
For
in their
Hurricane,
whole
like,
history,
you guys- the
in
name
their
you
whole
guys are
history,
putting
they
Hurricane
went
with.
almost
No.
Is that okay? Let me
Who are
finish
we
my. Let
putting
me
him
finish
with?
my.
Okay, what's the last one of your
The
criteria?
last thing. I think you guys haven't made me lose track of my.
He said stats,
Stats,
impact,
impact, and
Eye test?
you want to say trophies, accolades.
Eye test has to be eye test.
I think accolades also.
But Hurricane has golden boots. Those are accolades.
Individual accolades.
Yeah, he has it.
Okay.
Like everybody had the opportunity to
Jamie Vardy has a golden boot.
No, listen. Everybody.
Flipping Aubameyang has a golden boot.
How many golden boots does Ken have?
More than 3.
2. He has 2.
Two. Yeah.
I'm not saying
In that same period of time, every other striker had the chance to win those same golden boots, but they didn't, and Harry Kane did. Now, I'm talking about Harry
Just
Kane,
even
the
last
individual.
season, the guy we went
Not
up.
Harry Kane,
He was
the
trying to go
Tottenham
back for
player.
back with Haaland almost until the child leaves.
I don't know, but he couldn't go back.
Yeah.
for
Guys,
Couldn't. That's why, but
even,
he tried.
even
He
guys,
really
even if
tried.
guys give you an analogy, even in a workplace, we could be in a workplace. I'm putting in the numbers, man. Every time I'm doing my shit on time, yeah. I'm putting in the numbers. I'm doing what. But then ultimately, if you come in, Ian comes in, is doing like 3/4 of what I'm doing. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But then he gels well with the team, and he's like
Listen.
he's better in other aspects.
Haaland only had to worry
No
about
one is going to get a
scoring.
promotion ahead of Ian.
Haaland only had to worry about scoring. Harry Kane
Don't
had
make
to
it a
literally
thing of
tune
like-
his game
Did
to become a creator.
Did he
as well.
or did he not win a treble?
With that supporting cast, Harry
When was
Kane
the
would
last?
have.
When was the last Premier League team to win a treble?
Wasn't it you guys?
United. 90 what?
9.
Exactly.
But with that
How long has
supporting
it? How
cast-
many elite managers have we had in the? All elite managers in the world have been in the Premier League. Ancelotti came. Conte came.
Yeah,
Mourinho. Prime Mourinho.
But trophies, it's more than.
Yeah, it's a
There are
team
too many
effort.
factors.
Yeah, trophies got too
No,
many.
I understand. It's too many.
Trophies
It's
are
too many
never
factors in the
guaranteed,
short run. It's too many
No,
factors in the
okay,
short run.
let's do
in
this.
the long term, it is not an excuse anymore.
Bar for bar, we are playing the same game. We are playing the same number of games a season. Do you have more goals than me as a striker? No. What does that make me? Better than you, better than everybody
Of course.
else.
If I'm in a shitter team than yours,
If I'm
even,
even in a
and
shitter
I'm
team than yours,
could make
Guys,
better
putting in the
output.
numbers.
There is that man demo squad who Cristiano Ronaldo broke his record in Saudi. Wow, a guy who scored 50 goals.
Don't go there.
I don't know.
Don't
Why you
go
guys
there.
ever talk? Why do you guys ever talk
compare
about
the
that
level of
guy?
athleticism in the Saudi league to the Premier League?
Are they not professional footballers?
They are, but the level of athleticism is different.
Are they not professional
like
footballers?
National
I don't
League
get
South.
You
see
guys
a
are talking about
professional.
numbers. He was talking about numbers.
Yes.
You said
There
you
was
were saying
a year, there
if I
was-
scored more goals than you,
And we're playing.
bar for bar,
Bar
I
for
am
bar.
a better
Player.
footballer. Yeah?
Yeah.
I am a better footballer
Yes.
than you in that position.
bring
But now
Ronaldo
we can compare. 'cause
Al
this is
Nassr,
one league.
Ronaldo is scoring 50 goals right now in Al Nassr.
Excuse me,
Yeah?
Ronaldo left Europe as a top scorer in Europe. So going to that
No,
side
we're not
and
talking
doing
about.
what he
Okay, let's
did.
just talk about now this season. Ronaldo scored 50 goals in Al Nassr. Are you telling me Ronaldo is anywhere near Haaland at the moment?
Yeah.
I will slap you. Whatever drugs.
For him, he believes.
Whatever
Ronaldo
drugs you
believes
do
at
now.
the same
He's
level. yeah.
deluded. That's why I sit back and
No.
I see. I even sometimes he
I'm
posted
sorry,
some shit
Ronaldo
and I was
wasn't-
like,
Ronaldo-
this guy knows in Saudi.
Ronaldo is not.
He's flipping deluded.
Is not on this agenda, but you guys are
You're
taking
playing
me there.
against imams.
I will shut up.
And you're telling me that
Okay. When he wasn't playing against the sheikhs, when he wasn't playing
Yes,
against
guy.
the sheikhs,
Ah, but I hope your Muslim homies don't come for us.
no. You guys keep
He's playing
talking.
against guys who have just broken their fast in the middle
Okay,
of the game.
give me
And
one
you're
player.
and you're
Give me
telling
one
me
player.
that
One player that you have seen that scored 60 goals a year in Europe for 4 consecutive seasons.
Look, Ronaldo in Europe, Ronaldo in his last
No,
season.
Auntie, you're talking like his whole career is in Saudi. He has played.
No,
1
I'm
year
saying
out of
now.
20.
His last season
That-
in Europe.
that's what he's saying.
What did he do
Currently.
in his last season in Europe?
What was he supposed to do?
Okay, his
Not
second,
score.
Okay, let me leave it. Okay.
Not score.
Okay, let's leave that one.
Benzema is also there and he wants to run.
His second last season in Europe.
In Europe, when he had issues with Ten Hag, or the season before Ten Hag, because the season
there's
before
that-
Ten
I
Hag.
don't know when Ten Hag came and then removed him in his first season, right? It was
No,
Ten
this
Hag's
was
first
this-
season.
yeah, Ten Hag's first season.
Now the season before that went Oli.
Hey, top 5 goal scorer in PL. Top 5.
We are talking about the big stage.
He had like-
the guy got out on what did he get? Round of 16?
Round of
The-
16, round of
you got
16.
round
But
of
that was the
16.
United issue. That whole team was
You
dead.
see, I like how he changed goalposts every time. Because we were talking about Ronaldo as Ronaldo, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's an elite striker.
And he got his bags. He got his goals.
18.
18 in the league. Top 5. At 37.
of Cristiano
Get-
Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
At
Are we talking
37.
about Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes,
Like
yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
No. How many
Getting
guys
18
but
goals
his-
in a
his
season is a
argument right
success.
now, if Ronaldo and Haaland are in the Prem,
You cannot really.
Same team?
who's coming off the bench?
Haaland. Give me Ronaldo any other day of the week. There's nothing Haaland can do
People have
that
done-
Ronaldo can't do. No, you tell me why. head the ball better,
Please.
shoot the ball
We are
better.
veering off what we were talking about.
No. And you guys made me suit up. So now I'm suiting up. We are here. Let's finish it. So, what can Haaland do better than the current Ronaldo? I'm not even talking about prime Ronaldo. He may be faster, yes. Can he shoot the ball better? Can he poach better? Can he head better? Left foot, right foot, head. Give me, what can Haaland do better?
Physicality.
In the current Premier League.
In the current Premier League.
Physicality.
10 times.
You guys are
10
haters.
times.
10 times.
You guys are haters. Give me in that City team. Ronaldo has KDB finding him.
Maybe there's another Premier League that you're watching. or
But
something.
what was the issue with Ronaldo and why they benched him? He can't press.
That
No,
was
okay.
No.
yeah, please.
man management.
Let's just say Ronaldo has come of age for sure. The guy has come. Like you know that gif of Michael Jackson.
That's what
Even at 39.
Please, we really
Even
can't
at
be.
39.
We cannot be arguing about Cristiano Ronaldo now.
Let me look at
In
the top 6.
2024.
Let me look at the top 6.
This guy has been playing since Thierry Henry was elite. Since what? Highbury. Like, we really can't be
Even
talking
at
about Ronaldo
39,
now.
do you guys have a striker that's better than him?
Who?
Arsenal.
No.
We don't have a striker.
Exactly.
Because we do not have a striker.
You have a striker who says his main job is not to
No,
score.
but I feel Pep messed Gabriel Jesus up.
whatever the case is, would you take 39-year-old Ronaldo in need of goals as opposed to taking Gabriel Jesus?
Man, I really
boss,
can't.
man,
I can't.
I want favela takers on my pitch.
No, but for
Bring
sure.
for me
Like,
number
if
nine,
I-
Jesus.
Until now, you need
I'm looking
goals
for-
to win.
Yeah, no.
You need goals. You
But
need a
Jesus-
winner.
Jesus isn't.
Who's that guy? Ian
Maybe
Wright said-
if he's coming off the
I
Ian
don't
Wright
know
said-
why you're singling out Jesus because he's easy prey.
No, he's your striker, isn't
Go
he?
to Haaland. Go to Haaland.
No, I'm getting
Talk
there.
about Haaland.
I'm getting there.
Talk about even by the
I'm
even
getting
kind.
there.
Darwin Nunes.
I'm even taking
Ah.
Ivan
Darwin
Toney.
Nunes. I would take Darwin
Again,
Nunes.
City eat about.
I would take Darwin Nunes. Cool. I would take Darwin Nunes against current Ronaldo.
No, Ian Wright said Arsenal need a what? Need a killer.
We need a killer.
Who
What's
is
he
the
mean?
biggest killer out there?
I would flipping take Richarlison right now ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Which one of those guys is more
Even
clinical?
Nicholas Jackson. I'm telling you. Because, let me tell you.
I'm not Saleh for that one. I'm
This
not.
boy Ronaldo he's a mzee.
Even
He's
as
old.
Mosei, let me tell you, at United, maybe Rasmus.
He's a
just
granddad.
speaking. Even if he's a granddad, there's some guys who
I
just
can't bring
defy
such a
physics.
guy who will struggle against Sheffield United. The guy can't just ball. Have you seen him? Have you seen him?
I need him in the box. This is what we are killing
I'm
Harry
bringing
Kane.
him off the bench.
This is what we are killing Harry
And I
Kane
can't believe
for.
I'm arguing about Ronaldo in 2024.
No, this is what we are killing Harry Kane for, yeah? Stop being a 6 or 8. You're a 9. Be in the box. I need a striker like that. You think I'm not going to look at Ronaldo? No, you really think Bayern at this moment...
Okay, I'll take Ronaldo if I'm getting him as a rotation guy. And I've gotten him for like 5 man.
Give me 5 strikers. 5 strikers in Europe who you think would score more goals than
Then
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. This, like, right now,
Right now.
if they're all in Europe,
Yes.
Haaland, even Darwin Nunes. I will talk about Alvaro Morata if he's playing every time. Harry Kane would score more goals. Yeah.
Alvaro.
We're talking about scoring goals, right? Morata will be scoring more. Like if Morata is banging goals for ATM by just that he got a mad injury.
He's a striker.
Even Griezmann right now.
Has it knocked 10 goals?
Rodrigo.
No.
I'm talking about
Who's
enough
Rodrigo?
guys. Rodrigo.
The Madrid guy?
Yeah, Madrid guy.
Striker, you need a 9. You need a 9 to punch you goals, to get
But
you
even the
goal.
fact that there are very few elite nines right now.
That's why you say we go back to Harry Kane. That's what.
No, you guys made me.
That's what-
come to, you guys made me come to Ronaldo.
Yeah, you just have to. You eventually circle back to Harry Kane. It's him.
It's him.
That is it. Harry Kane bangs.
Harry Kane is elite. My parting remarks.
He's world
Harry
class.
Kane is elite. Is a top goal scorer, elite footballer, very good. But
He's
he's that guy. But
He's that guy, but he's not
he is
world
that
class.
guy. Like
So
what-
let me
in
ask you,
terms
not
in
that
terms of
guy at the
in
same
terms in
time.
terms listen in terms of goal scoring and shit. He's the guy. Yeah.
What else
But
do I
however,
look for?
like we are not.
He's
we are
just
not-
saying he just
guys,
needs moments
We are
from
not.
him.
No, we are not in P4. We are not in P5 where we are going to be talking about. Man, water is better than fire. We are not that. We are not.
So
in
you're
that
saying-
How
class.
does that relate?
We are
Make
talking
your
about.
argument.
We are talking about now. Yes, this guy has scored. He's scoring goals and shit. But man.
So you need a guy for the big
Where's
moments.
the output?
No,
Where's the
216 goals in the Premier League.
Where-
What output do you need?
where is the
no,
trophy?
sorry. I'm still salty.
man, Bill is
I'm still
going to
salty.
get cooked.
You say you need a guy for the big moments.
Bill
Yeah.
is going to get cooked.
No, hold on.
Bill is going to make me download TikTok.
You say, no, hold on.
And I'm sure there's some guy on TikTok who will see me and he'll also be like, that guy has points. Because ultimately, let me tell you, at the end of the day, you have to bring the trophies.
So his career is not done. Let me ask you this. If let me say he wins like 2 Bundesligas, they win a Champions League with Bayern.
But guys,
Is he
do you
world
know
class?
how mad it is? Like for Hurricanes, Bayern has been on a consecutive winning streak of the Bundesliga.
But you can't all blame it to
11,
Harry Kane.
listen, 11, and supposedly the guy who is supposed to, even with Tuchel joined one this year, last year,
Last year, mid last year.
Mid last
and he
year,
still won the
fired
Bundesliga,
Nagels,
right?
man.
And he won the Bundesliga when the time he joined, Dortmund was ahead.
Nagelsmann was already going.
Dortmund was ahead.
Yeah, but
Dortmund was ahead. and
Dortmund
they
bottled
beat,
on the last
they
day.
beat
yeah,
Dortmund.
yeah,
they
Last day
won
shit.
it against Dortmund on the last day.
Not against.
No.
Sorry, no, not against.
what-
I'm not saying against. They were playing Dortmund.
Bellingham.
What
I'm saying
happened?
like they beat Dortmund.
Yeah,
to the
they
trophy
beat
on the last
Dortmund
day.
in the Classic.
No. I'm saying in
on
the,
the
last
last
day,
day, yeah.
to the trophy.
So yeah, it was this. Dortmund was like I think a point ahead.
yeah, they flop. On
They
the
just
last day.
needed to win their game against Mainz.
3-0 or some shit.
But then at the end of the day, Tuchel still won it. Because at the end of the day, no one cares how you won. You won.
No, this is
Exactly.
sour grapes, but let me ask you a question. You need a guy for the big moments, right? Is what you're saying. Kane cannot be the guy for the big moments.
It is not yet proven.
It's not proven.
But you can't
And
have
that's why I
Ronaldo
have a
starting
problem
over him.
with you saying he's not world
No,
class because he doesn't
I'm talking
have
about
titles.
Ronaldo now.
Yes! Right now.
Okay, I'm not so sure, but okay, Ronaldo is the guy.
You're
Ronaldo,
contradicting
Ronaldo
yourself.
is like, okay, Ronaldo is like, no,
Big-
I wouldn't have him, like I'm saying in my team, like we're playing a full season.
Okay, then you can.
But like, okay, we have a final,
Mhm.
and of course I would say Ronaldo is proven, he has proven it world over.
But
that.
you've just told me you'd take Harry
No,
Kane.
I'm saying like
Today,
we're
today,
talking
right
about
now.
at the end of me. I
With
thought
that-
you're talking about.
Do you
like,
think he
we're
can
looking at
handle
an
the
entire
intensity in
season?
the
He
league?
loves
no,
that
for him,
shit.
what he's talking about, what I've
He loves it,
understood,
but his body
is that
can't
at
take
the
it.
end of the
He
day,
can't
we're
handle.
having a final.
I
Who would you
understand
take?
that.
I'll take
part.
Ronaldo, of course, because Ronaldo is that guy.
39-year-old Ronaldo.
Yeah.
yes.
Ronaldo knows what it takes to win a game, to win a thing.
His brothers are contradicting him.
No,
Arsenal
I
guy.
thought you were talking about
Nah,
like
upset Bill. What's up?
the long term. But then ultimately, guys,
Obviously, of course, you need to build the team.
Harry
around-
Kane, man, you really need to.
He's world class.
You need to work on your
He's a
trophies.
world class.
He's a world class.
At least get a Carabao or a DFB Pokal. I'll
You
chill.
can't get a DFP Pokal.
He's still going to win a Bundesliga.
Okay, at least win. You guys are saying it's guaranteed.
He's
But
out of DFB, right?
all,
Yeah.
even Champions may be out.
And they are beating Lazio
gonna
at
beat Lazio.
Allianz.
Genduzi
They are beating Lazio at
do it against
Allianz.
Bayern to two stages.
I wouldn't
Allianz.
be so sure though.
But you
This
guys,
Bayern
as you
is
go back
moving
and
weird.
you sit back on in your beds and you're looking up at the ceiling, think about it. Harry Kane has been at that level for the past 10, 12 years.
His goal
And
scoring
he has-
record
and
alone.
he has not yet gotten any trophy to his name.
But that doesn't mean he's not world
Trophy
class.
is given.
And
to
you
the
cannot
team.
be blaming.
He has an
you cannot,
Asian Cup.
and he has been having good teams. That's the thing. Spurs was good.
Bro,
That-
compared to who?
Maybe
Who
the
was he competing against?
Flipping Leicester.
One season. One season out
They
of 13.
bottled.
bring in Antonio Conte Chelsea there.
Mourinho Chelsea.
Bring in
Mourinho,
Pep Guardiola resurgence of City there.
bring in Klopp.
You do realize this guy has actually been having elite managers.
Who?
The last elite manager at Spurs. I won't
Conte.
say. I
What
won't.
do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean? What was
And
was
did
the
he
last-
fail?
They had Jose
That-
Mourinho. They had Conte. Before that, it was
How did those managers perform when they were there? I was
Well-
going to say they are best manager. They
actually the
had.
guy who
I
got
won't even, because if I say those guys are not elite, I'm downplaying what they've done with other teams. But their best run, Harry Kane has had, like, they are playing attractive football, free flowing. They score goals. It's poach, man.
Flip, it's one.
Those Conte teams, Conte and what's that other guy that's at Nottingham now? Nuno Espirito Santo.
In Spurs.
But that football under Nuno wasn't all
Yeah,
that.
bro.
They got a win against City. But
Me, I don't hold it against him not winning trophies. His output alone, his goal scoring.
Because seriously,
I promise you, if he was still in the league, he's breaking that Alan Shearer record.